Well, it seems like Mykelti is calling out Robyn. She stated in her Patreon that she does not know who the real Robyn Brown is. She says she knows her as two different people. The one that shows herself as this very vindictive person on the TV show that we all have seen. And then there's this really...
professionals.
Yeah. And then there's this other Robyn who is very nice, very kind, which we have just stated in our other video, which we believe is all an act. And thank you to all the new subscribers. We got almost 100+ subscribers from that video talking about the truth about Mykelti and Tony's loyalty. So welcome to the channel, you guys. We appreciate all the love, all the comments, all the new subscribers. But it is Mary
and Alma.
Leave you guys a like,
subscribe,
and comment down below. And do not subscribe to our Patreon for live reviews of Sister Wives on Sundays, you guys.
You said do not subscribe.
No, I said do subscribe.
Oh, okay.
Do not forget to subscribe. Okay. Yeah. But let's go ahead and get into this video, you guys. Yes. You know, I have a theory, and I want you guys to get really close, really close. So I'm just gonna say this between us, okay? I don't know exactly when the Patreon video for Mykelti thing posted. But we posted our video about Mykelti and Tony's lack of loyalty to Robyn like over 24 hours ago. So I'm just wondering, did she catch our video?
She probably did.
Did she catch our video and now she's thinking, okay, well, let me not look like I'm completely on Robyn's side? That's just what I'm thinking. You know, you guys have to agree with me, but I wonder.
Do you think that maybe she feels like I don't want to come off as being totally biased, even though I might be?
No, because my thing is with Mykelti, I feel like Mykelti, like all of us, have some family trauma, okay?
Yes.
You know, she has had issues with her family, so I can understand why she might be close with Robyn. I am here to let you know, it's not genuine. That's why we made the video. That has kind of, it's almost at like 10,000 views right now, which is kind of like crazy. But that's why we said what we said. Yeah. So I don't think you're a horrible person, Mykelti, but I do think that it's a little shady. You have been used by Robyn. That's what I feel, right?
But that's gonna be so awful when she finally realizes that. Kind of like how
maybe she is realizing it. I want to hope that what she said on the Patreon was genuine, that maybe she is seeing that, oh, there's two sides of Robyn. But then I was like, well, are you now trying to do what Robyn does, where she plays dumb about certain things?
No, I don't think so. I think she's
because my thing is, you've been watching the show for a while. Like, she hasn't, like, it wasn't like she turned on the thing and started doing Patreon yesterday.
But you know, she just had those kids. You know,
aren't they like 5 and 6?
No.
I don't know. Y'all let me know how old her kids are.
No, the young kids, they look to be maybe like 2. I don't think they're that old. They're maybe like 2 years old. So I know she's very busy. The hormones are all over the place. And you want to see the best in people, especially when you just have those kids. You know, you're kind of mushy, thinking about, I'm trying
to give her grace, because my thing is, I do feel like at the end of the day, this is her family. It's not our family.
And not only that, though, Robyn was the one who was there for Mykelti. You know, Mykelti has always been the one that they thought is kind of a little weird among the kids. Like,
they thought she was rebellious. They thought that she was,
kind of beats to her own drum.
Yeah, couldn't really figure her out.
Couldn't figure her stuff out, right?
Right.
Kind of flighty, maybe, they thought of her, right? Remember, she wanted to do the fashion designing in that world.
I thought,
nothing wrong with that, but they're thinking, oh, you're going to be around naked people. There are a lot of, at that time, and this was before, Leon became Leon. And Gwendolyn became Gwendolyn, right? The LGBT, you know what I'm saying. And so I feel like they were concerned about that, because in the fashion industry, you do have quite a bit of people in the LGBTQ community.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And then also in the fashion community, I remember, was it your painting class that you had to paint naked people?
No, but I also had to do a drawing because I went to SCAD, and I think
a worry for me. I was like,
listen, I think for
what
4 months,
what's going on in that school? I gotta go and see what's going on, showing naked people to my daughter.
I think at least for 2 semesters, I had to I had to draw people like fully nude, genitals out. I went to SCAD, and then also I was a fashion major, so I had to take almost 4 drawing classes. So 2 of those were life drawing that I had to do, and we had to draw people.
I was like, what kind of freaking dicky stuff going on in that school?
Oh my God, was this really old guy there
And you
too who
didn't tell
had
me
a
for
son.
a while.
Yeah, no. I mean, how do you tell your mom, hey, I'm looking at that penises all day? Listen, it was both genders.
Tell you that it was like second class or something. I was like, what in the hell is going on here?
Yeah, anyway. But yeah, so I mean, I can understand that, but I can see why she kind of latched onto Robyn. you know what I'm
because
saying?
you know
but
the family
also,
was kind of maybe judging her.
But also, I feel like she has issues with her actual family members, which I think maybe she has to get therapy for.
Yeah.
You know,
maybe they
but
to
I
her.
don't think she wants to believe that Robyn is this mean, vindictive person because just like you've been reaching out to this person.
Her. Yeah,
I mean, because she wouldn't understand the whole dynamics and all that stuff, and she's a kid at the time. She just think this woman is nice to me or whatever.
Nice, accepting. Robyn was very accepting of Tony, but I always thought that she was very accepting
because it wasn't her child.
Well, also because Christine's wahala. It wasn't hers.
Yeah, no.
So she was just like probably snickering at the background.
Well, some people were also saying something. We had a lot of comments talking about how, you know, in the Mormon religion, and you guys forgive me if I'm misquoting, but a lot of you said that, you know, in the Mormon religion that they believe that if it's not Caucasian, then it's not a clean race. So they thought that maybe she would not have been happy with Tony.
Oh, because
he's Hispanic or whatever.
Oh, he is Hispanic. Okay, I see.
So it said maybe that was also the thing, but they don't believe that Robyn genuinely likes Tony though, because Robyn might have that little racism. Oh, when I heard that, I was like, ooh, but I mean,
I never saw her as that though.
Who?
Didn't she
Robyn?
say, that she was doing like listening to rap music and stuff? How can you be listening to that?
There's a lot of people who listen to rap music who can be racist. Listen,
no, but I'm just saying that there are.
You can even marry somebody of a different race and be racist. You can be a racist and marry that person. That's very true. So I don't know what's going on with all that or whatever.
Can you?
I think so. Absolutely. I've watched enough Evil Lives Here to know that to be true. But I do anyway. But I just think that maybe Mykelti is. I hope she is starting to see Robyn for who she is. Yeah. But does that mean that she's going to stop going over
Robyn
there?
Is very manipulative.
Yeah, for sure. I think she, like we said, she latched onto the weakest links, and that's what she did. And somebody said this hilarious thing in the comments. She's like, she latched onto the weakest link of them all, Cody Brown. I died. The way I screamed when I heard that. Like, shout out to that subscriber who gave me the best laugh I had all week.
That is so true. He is the weakest link. Oh Lord, he is so weak, and he can't not hold water.
I mean, it's a mess. I mean,
and Christine called him out that day when she called him out and pretty much said that he was weak when he put his head up to Ken.
Yeah, talking about how you have to divorce your wife in order to come back to the thing, and she's like, "That's an insult." He said that he held Saul there, pointing at her or whatever. Like, yeah, you got all in her face, but you didn't dare get into Ken's face. Well, he scares me a little bit. Quit. Anyway, but yeah, I think maybe Mykelti.
How do you see that as a man? Like, oh my goodness gracious.
Punk. He a punk. But, you know, I hope she is starting to see the real Robyn. I think she might see it as she goes on, but I just feel like you probably have to go all the way back.
It's going to be heartbreaking for Mykelti.
If she genuinely...
Who thinks it's going to be heartbreaking for Mykelti when she finally understands just how Robyn is? It's going to be heartbreaking for her. Because you just think about it, you have kind of looked up to this person. You have felt that this person was a safe place to be. You know what I'm saying?
She had her at her birth.
While all the while,
they
have been plotting and planning against you and against your mama and your family.
Yeah, I don't think Mykelti's a bad person. I just think that she really has got to manipulate and stuff. And then also I feel like because she had trauma with her family, she has kind of latched into this person. And maybe she does do some things to be a little spiteful. Maybe she's a Cancer because we can be quite passive aggressive. So maybe that's what she's doing. Well, I don't know, but my mama a Gemini, so you can speak on that. But maybe that's what it is.
Listen, people, there are good Geminis and bad Geminis. I am one of the good ones. But yes, I have met someone, and when I met her, and saw how she was, I was shocked to find out that she was a Gemini. But then I was like, oh, now I see.
That's why they're a
why
twin.
people ask me and what sign I am, and I say I'm a Gemini. They're always like, oh, now I see why. It's for Geminis like you.
Well, I don't know.
Oh
I don't think Mykelti's a bad
awful.
Gemini.
I don't think so. She's diplomatic.
I think she just conflict. But also, I just want to say this because I totally forgot about this.
Yeah.
Listen, I don't know how I would be if it's my family. Sometimes there's crazy stuff that happens in our family, and I'm just like, look, I'm not gonna say shit. I'm not even gonna address it. Like even sometimes with parents or whatever, it's like, listen, you said some crazy stuff, but I'm not even going to address you because I'm gonna go back to Africa anyway. So I'm not even gonna talk to you. Right? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So sometimes you're like, you know what? I don't even want to be in it because one, you get your emotions involved, and listen, I'd rather just ignore somebody or block them than for me to be here getting out of my character, like exerting all this energy and putting it into I'd rather just be Switzerland. So I can kind of see why she would do that. Yeah. But I feel like do not be sitting down here singing this woman's praises, especially when you see how she has been moving in the family. Yeah. Like even if. Because obviously your siblings have really great trauma with that. So that's why to me it didn't make sense that she was always standing up for her. Like it seemed like she was standing up for Robyn more than her own family. That's why I said I feel like she has trauma with them, and then two, I think that Robyn just used her. So that's why she is the way she is.
She's loyal,
but she hasn't addressed it
because Robyn at a time got her when she was very vulnerable in her family. Her family wasn't there for her. Those older kids, Robyn was. You know what I'm saying? And that's where she is genuine. It wasn't, but she doesn't know that yet. So right now she's team Robyn. She's going to show her loyalty because Robyn showed her loyalty and she was there for her and Tony. And so right now that's where she is.
And sometimes it can just be easier to just not be involved. I'm not gonna lie, so it can be easier just to not get involved. That's true. To be honest.
But my thing is then Mykelti.
But don't be her mouthpiece.
If you're not don't be involved, don't be involved.
Well, that's why I say she can be passive aggressive. That's why she has issues with her family. That's why I said that.
When you go and you know when Robyn said that she kind of heard that they did not want to spend the Christmas with them.
That's a different video.
Oh, that's a different video.
We got to talk about that one because we already at 12 minutes.
Snitch at that. Mykelti.
But y'all, it is Mary.
And Amma.
Signing off. We invite you guys to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And do not forget to subscribe to our Patreon for live reviews of Sister Wives.